Alright, I'm going to show you how to make a simple movement display in Scratch. It's basically going to do this. When you press the arrow keys, the circle moves where you want it to. When you first open Scratch, it's going to end up looking like this. We're not going to use this cat here, so we're going to delete that by right-clicking and pressing delete. And you're going to click this, which is Paint New Sprite. Sprite is basically the character that you use. Any color really works, so click the circle tool here. It'll be easier if we use just a small circle for this. Now click anywhere really, and we want it to proportion, so hold shift while you're doing this. And when you have a circle, go ahead and press OK. It should show up here in the center of the screen. Now you're going to want to make sure you have this sprite highlighted. Go to Control, which is where there's the starter scripts. You want this one. When green flag clicked, start with forever, and you're going to want if. Go ahead and grab 4 of those and drag them out. It's basically a coding saying that sorry, I have a cough. Forever, if something happens, then there's going to be a result. And in this case, you're going to want key variable pressed. It'll say space when you first come to it. Grab 4 of those, and you're going to want up, down, right, and left arrows. Go ahead and put those in to the corresponding slots on the ifs. And when you're done with that, you put it into that slot. Clean. I press clean up. It just basically organizes your scripts. Now you're going to want to create 2 variables. Make a variable and type in x velocity. It doesn't really matter what you type, but it's better if you organize it. Go ahead and uncheck that because you don't need it shown right here. Make another one, y velocity. Uncheck that also. Those will come into play later. So in the beginning, you're going to want your x velocity and your y velocity to be 0, so it's not moving right when you begin. And every time you press one of these keys, you want it to change a velocity so that your ball here will move. So go ahead and have change. Grab 4 of those. And for up, you're gonna want y velocity by 1. For down, you want y velocity by -1. For right, you want x velocity by 1, and left x velocity by -1. Alright. Now, when you press green flag, which is the test script, it really doesn't do anything because you just have a variable changing, and that doesn't correspond to anything right now. So you're going to want to go to Control and get another one green flag pressed. For this, you're going to want another forever, and you want change x by and change y by. Take your variables, change x by x velocity and change y by y velocity. Put those into the forever. And also you're going to want in motion a if on edge bounce in that same column, because that basically means that if your ball will touch the edge, it won't go past the edge, it will stay within the area here, and that's what you want. Now, right now, you have a ball that basically moves really fast and uncontrollably, and that's kind of hard to manage. So to make it better, you're going to want to make it so it can't go too fast. Oh, and also in the very beginning, you're going to want to put in this go to X0, Y0, which means that basically whenever you click the green flag, it goes back to this starting position, so it's not on the edge of the screen. And it gets kind of difficult to manage here.
Guys, if you go over, just realize I'm just not gonna watch.
Put in another when green flag clicked, and put in forever. No, you can use a forever if. You're going to want to make 4 of these. Make sure you go into operators and click less than. Actually have 2 that are greater than. So 2 of those.
You should be done recording today, guys. And then tomorrow we'll edit it and get it uploaded and
you're going to want to put
if
X there.
The good news is you can record this
and
at home.
X there.
If you have a laptop,
You're also going to want to put I here and Y here. Now we're going to keep the parameters to 5 for now. Oh, -5 and -5. And this is going to be 5 and 5. And you're going to put, for the -5 ones, you're going to put change velocity by 1. Make sure the velocities correspond. And this is going to be -1 and again -1. What this is basically doing is making it so if the ball here can't go too fast, it's stuck to a certain speed. So if it goes higher than 5, it gets set back down to 5. So it can't go much faster than that. And that is how you make a simple motion script.